In the last 50 years, we have developed technologies and medical interventions that help us to be a lot more deliberate about when life begins, about starting our families. I think in the next 50 years, we'll develop technologies and society's attitudes will change towards choices about when we end our lives. My name's Graeme Codrington. I'm your tour guide to the future, and we are in the middle of a series about the implications of living in an aging world, living in a world where life expectancies are extending dramatically. And if we can live to 120, 130, 150 years old, the question is, should we? Must we? Or could we do what we have done with birth control? From the 1960s, when the pill was introduced and the conversations around birth control became more socially acceptable, we have given women a lot more power about choosing when they get pregnant, how they get pregnant, and when they bring a new child into the world. There's still a lot of debate about this. There's still a lot of discussion and even arguments, different religions taking different views about how much control we should take about the start of life. But in general, I think most people realize that we can have control about when we bring a new life into this world. And I think we're going to have the same level of conversation and probably the same level of argumentation about the other end of life, about choosing to say we don't have to fight for life, we don't have to spend so much time and resource, we don't have to spend the last few months and years of everybody's life in difficulty and bad health. Maybe we can reach the point of saying that there comes a time in your life where you've done everything you wanted to do, you've lived a good life, you've contributed, and you've said goodbye to everybody you need to say goodbye to. And now we can just help you to ease out of this life. I don't think we'll think of it as suicide. I don't think we'll think of it as a bad or a difficult thing. I think it will just be part of us taking control over life, which, as I say, some religions might feel a little bit uncomfortable with. But these are the conversations we are going to have. I think the conversations we need to have. This is a sensitive part of this issue of living longer. But I think it's one of the big implications that we need to be dealing with over the next few decades and the rest of our lives.